And it turns out I didn't even need to backtrack at all. The way on is right here in the very same room I ended the previous episode on. So that's nice. And now we have another one of these flippy turny throw you off of the place platforms that is no fun. And another crank. Yeah. Woo! This is odd. Okay. Oh, right, I remember this. Okay, so you've got two separate cranks here. One that turns the inside and one that turns the outside. We want to turn both of them in order to find out what could be hidden on the inside of both of these little bricks. So I'm going to turn this one, hop down, and turn this one. Oh, hello. I see you in there. You look adorable. Get against the door. I'm hilarious. And now we can go like this. Fire! I said fire! There we go. Thank you for firing. Now you fire. Good boy. Boy? Girl? I don't... There we go. Grab on. Flip around to get to the correct side. Sorry about that. Got a little interrupted there, but now I'm back and we can continue through the door. To find... a thing. A beautiful, glorious, wonderful thing. Hello! Alright, so that's another cube under our belt. But this island has more to it than we might originally think. No, it doesn't. We've been here before. Yeah, I'm actually kind of between recording sessions right now. When I got interrupted last night, I had to shut the computer off because someone else wanted to get on, but that's okay. Instead, we can bring up the map using escape, see that there's no other paths to go on, and see that I completely squandered my chance of using that teleport back to the place thing. So instead, I am just going to backtrack there off camera. Alright, so we are back here in the hub world. We can head through this door to see what's there. I honestly have no idea where I'm going, so this should be fun. Oh! This is a pleasant room. The door that leads somewhere, and several deadly black holes. Always a pleasure. Okay, well at least we got a cube shard out of it. Cubit, not a cube shard. Yes. Let's see. Oh, there's a door. Hello. Hi, door. Hodor. Hodor. Good talk. Anyway, okay, let's see. We've got more of these flippy, twisty, evil platforms, except these aren't the evil kind. These are the benevolent kind. The kind that I actually love and cherish and care for with all of my heart. And we've got more of this platforming stuff, except now with pipes. Pipes don't do anything, they just kind of exist. They're not a gameplay element. They're an aesthetic appeal. But you know what isn't an aesthetic appeal? These tiny little platforms. These tiny little platforms are rude. Extremely rude. Let's go. Kabam! Yes! Yeah, that's right, I knew that would happen. Sure! What? What? What is happening? What is happening? This is not supposed to be a thing that is happening. Thank you. Okay, made it. Okay, alright. Alright, we're gonna get on the platform. This is stressful. This is very stressful. Come on, jump. Yeah, good. Now don't forget there's a cube bit down here, which means we can pop down, grab that, and just climb back up that side. Ivy on the sides of walls is super useful. Also, full cubes. Equally useful. For, you know, denouement and all that. Okay, there I go. And death. Wonderful. And there I go again. Death. Once more. Jolly good. We're just gonna keep jumping up there. I should change the camera angle. There we go, that's much better. Excellent. Climbing higher and higher. We're gonna get to the top. Eventually. Oh, okay, now we've got these irregularly shaped ones. You want to pay attention to where the pivot actually is. Okay, there I go. Also, when you respawn the game, make sure you respawn on a stable platform. So that means you're not going to pop back in on one of these flippy, turny, twisty, evil, throwy platforms. Instead, you're going to land on a nice, soft patch of grass. Isn't that considerate? Thanks, game! I rescind the thank you. I no longer thank Fez, because its platforming is rude. That was rude as well. Why can't I do this? That was not what I wanted to do. Come on, man. I beat Super Meat Boy. I can beat Fez. Even though, granted, the two are completely different genres of games, so I really shouldn't be comparing them, but that's okay. We've got this cool snaky pipe going up around the edges. Also, this is a really cool part because all these things are completely different places from one another, but flip to the side and all of a sudden, they're in a line. And I fell. This section should not be that hard. All you have to do is run. Like that. Easy. Not like that. That is how you miss a jump. Okay, this is a... What? What? What just happened? This room is taking longer than I expected it to. How tall is this thing? Okay, finally. I do need a lift, actually. Thank you. Okay. Let's roll. Or rather, let's rotate. And treasure chest! Yes, made it. There we go. Let's see what's inside. And we get another treasure map. That's nice. Let's take a look. Why not? Oh. Pretty. Okay, thank you. You can jump on this. These cranks will go back down over time if you leave them alone for long enough, so you don't want to just kind of sit there and wait for it. Instead, we can hitch a ride while it's still on the upper side of things. And now jump here. Good. I'm glad that was a solid platform, otherwise I would have been disappointed. We're just going to continue rotating around this oddly square screw. I'm not entirely sure how square screws work. Is that a mechanical possibility? Because that doesn't seem to make sense. But whatever. We've got a door up here that we can go through. Let's see where it takes us. Ooh, this is nice. Rotating ladders. What fun. With good things at the top. I enjoy good things. You should too. Good things are good for the economy. They're also beneficial to public health and ease racist tensions within the civilian population. Good. Another big cube. We're making a lot of progress, actually. Whee! Here we go, back to the base. Back to the hub. The place. The base is the place. Drop the base. No, don't drop it. Don't you dare. Let's look at the map. Okay, so we just went on this whole tangent over here with this incredibly difficult platforming section. Now I want to find the way to get to this cube, because this cube is a place we want to go to, and is the last little tangent we haven't gone off of this hub yet. Interestingly enough, we've explored more of the second hub than we have of the first. So that's something. Also, let me mention that there's no distinctive order you have to find these hubs in, just besides the order that already exists. For example, you have to pass through this hub to get to one of the other hubs that we will soon be coming upon through this next path. But first I need to find the door. So that's a challenge. You know, it's probably really obvious and I'm just not seeing it. There it is! Hello! Alright. Perfect. Whoosh. Alright. Here we're introduced to an even newer game mechanic, which is that of moving platforms. Wow, look how crazy that is. Never seen anything like it. Additionally, moving platforms can move in 3 dimensions. Right now, it's moving in the 3rd dimension, you just can't tell it is. This is actually kind of a spiral. A helix shape. You can see that if I turn it sideways. There we go, made it up to the top. Good. Okay, continue climbing. Anything down here that I should find? Nope. But we can turn the camera in order to make different things line up. If they don't line up, then you're not going to go any farther. So this is actually kind of an interesting development that stems mainly from being able to flip the environment around you, which I think is kind of cool. There we go. Now we should get on this one. Perfect. This really isn't that hard. We just got to keep climbing higher. Going up on the platforms. Take me away. Boop. Perfect. I'm just going to keep going upward. No one's going to stop me. Look at the sky. It's so pretty. There are even Tetris constellations. Except it's not entirely Tetris because some of them aren't tetrominoes but rather single blocks. But that's just a little idiosyncrasy of mine. Synchrasy? Syncrasy. Syncrasy. Welcome to a new place. I don't remember this place. Oh, that's right. You can walk on the pipes. Yeah, I think you can't walk on the pipes. There's a ladder. Never mind. Okay, we've got a crank down here at the bottom that we can push to make things happen. Oh, I see what's going on. Let's see. Are we missing something? We're just turning that? Okay, good. Okay, yeah. I need to turn it twice, I think? Or no. Once in the opposite direction. Okay. I see what you're playing at, game. Yes, I have beaten this game before, obviously, but a lot of the puzzle solutions I just plain don't remember. So don't go blaming me if anything happens like that. Hold up. Hold up. What is... Oh, yeah, I have to make them line up sideways. That's right. So I do that. Then I jump down here. And do that. Alright, here we go. You can climb ladders sideways, and this is the first puzzle that requires you to know that. Because when all these are lined up, you can only climb on them when you're facing perpendicularly to the ladders. Just turn that. We can get this one. And this one. Perfecto. And we have reached the end of this room. But until next time, I think we're going to end this off here. Next time on Fez, we will head through the door and find what mysteries lay beyond. Actually, you know what? I can't wait. Let's find out. Oh, snap. See you guys next time.